Hey there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time, it's around 6 a.m. in the morning. I am prepared to do a couple of videos for you. Hopefully, you're doing good and your life is going good. All right. So today is weekend in Bangladesh. Saturday, Friday is our main weekend. Saturday, some people work, some people don't. So far, I think it's going to be quite a day rather, and it's raining every day. So nice weather at the same time, kind of gloomy as well. So what I'm prepared to do first episode is Ralph Club Parfum, this fragrance from House of Ralph Lauren. Okay, this fragrance I got few days back. I'll do initial impression. I was testing it out for performance, development, what I get from it, and if it's similar to something, so I can give you some information. I of course have Fragrantica right in front of me for reference point, like for the notes breakdown, because I'm not good with notes and I'm not good with remembering stuff. As getting old is not really the most interesting thing that happens in life. So let's get into this. First of all, I just like to share one thing, that this fragrance is not brand new. It's 2022 release, and when it came out, before this, I think before this one, maybe after this one, or maybe I don't know, like there was original Ralph's Club, then the Elixir, and this one. So the other two I did not get because the original I felt like was nice, but the Parfum smelled a little bit more interesting one. And this Elixir I did not find in our local store yet. If I find, I'll review. And Ralph Lauren, I usually review quite a lot, like Polo line, the blue, red, black, and then a few of the other lines. And Polo is nice. Ralph Lauren is a nice house, but doesn't get that much mention in the community. The fragrances, on most part, the blue, all those colorful ones, they're like, people say it's mediocre. All right. But as Ashton said, I saw his review before buying this. He said this Ralph Lauren also had fragrance like Safari or Polo Green. Those are the OG ones. So definitely they have some good ones, right? In the past, they have many more. So let's get into this, what they made here. It's already been out for a while, a lot of reviews also, but I will do mine. So I really like this packaging. It reminds me of Philippe Plain No Limit kind of packaging, but it's a normal cardboard box, but this texture is nice. I like the logo here. I think it's Ralph's Club R, and then the name, fragrance, and it says Parfum. So the perfume concentration 100 ml, and a lot of attention detailing here. I think you'll find the batch code at the base, and then when you open it, you'll find a code you can scan, QR code. You can scan this to join their club and stuff. Okay, nice little touch. Okay, and as usual, the bottles are very pretty, but I have some things to say about the bottle as well. I really like this bottle. It has that frosted black thing going here. This is gunmetal plate or plastic, I'm not sure. This is the cap attached to the bottle, and at the back it also says Ralph's Club. Okay, back and front both, and it says Parfum here. Base, you find your sticker, and the cap does also have the logo of Ralph. So the thing is, this is very cute. It's like other reviewers mention, it's like a Zippo light, right? Lighter, and sometimes reminds you of Paco Rabanne XS or Pure XS, the new old bottles, but cute little cap. It opens up like that. Pretty cool. It looks actually like a Zippo, and you'll never lose the cap. Sprayer is very good, I would say. No, not very good. I thought I mixed it up with some other fragrance. The sprayer is okay, but better than the previous ones, but it's like it covers like a short distance. Check this out. I don't want to waste the juice. I'll spray on me. Okay, it's like this much. Usually fragrance mist to be like, should be like at least this much, so that to call it like a good sprayer. The sprayer is okay, not bad. But here comes the criticism. I absolutely hate this materials that's used here. This is a fingerprint magnet. All of it gets dirty. It's very difficult to keep it clean. It reminds me of CK Reveal. Okay, I don't know who designed these to look nice, but I'm sorry, I take my time for review. Okay, every presentation is important. When you're paying a lot of money and then you get this kind of a bottle, looks nice. This is glass, quality is there, but this part, when you touch over the years, like let's say YSL Loam, these caps, you can never keep it in a pristine condition. They're gonna get dirty, and it's just gonna get not nice. Okay, and the thing is, you can see the juice level like Aqua di Profumo if you put it against the light, so it's not totally opaque. So I do not like this bottle design, especially this part. It's really fingerprint magnet. If you spray something, not nice. Okay, so nose breakdown for this one is lavender, apple, grapefruit, thanks to Fragrantica, a clary sage, geranium, orange blossom, vetiver, Virginian cedar, patchouli, and cashmere. So I'll tell you, I'll go straight up to what I get from it. First of all, why did I get this over the original? I usually always go for the stronger concentration usually because they are more interesting, like say Dior versus Dior Intense, Valentino Vumo versus Intense. What you get from this is more intense version, but that's not why I got this. This is not intense version of the original. Original one is, I think, more intense than this to my nose. I still went for this one because to me, the smell, the DNA seemed more interesting. And I was sold by the review of Ashton and Big Beard B. These two reviewers really, I really trust them. They're really some of the best reviewers and honest. So I like the smell. Of course, sorry, I saw the notes breakdown. Then I said I would try this. Okay, so they did not have a tester. I think I bought it and I sprayed it. I was like taking a chance. The thing is, I had the tester for the other one, the ADT, but this one was more interesting. So anyway, lucky for me that I like this, and it was a good buy. So it's in terms of smell, it's very, very beautiful, and it's very pleasant. It's very smooth. Some of the good things, and even if you see the notes breakdown, I do not get all those notes like per se. When I spray this, I get. I'll tell you something funny. If you like Dior Sauvage Elixir, you know the name I think is Parfum Club, right? But it has that tiny bit of that memory that I have in my back of my head, Sauvage Elixir, but not to the extent of the power or the spices. It's just the lavender, the fougere feel. It's like there. It's almost, you know, it will remind you of a modern barbershop kind of a sweet smell, but it's not old school. It's a very modern and new school kind of fragrance, which gives you a very smooth lavender. The lavender note in this is very, very beautiful. And even if you hate lavender, like it gives you headache, and if you smell it in a diffuser or like those room sprays, deodorant sprays and all stuff, like what do you call those things, like air fresheners, this is not that synthetic cheap smelling lavender. It's very good quality lavender. The thing is, this fragrance, the what you call the overall feel from this is very nicely blended. That is one of the credits of this fragrance. And it also feels very gentlemanly, handsome, up class. It smells expensive. And I think this would be really, really good for nighttime and cooler days. Even daytime you can wear it. But talking about the other side, like there's some criticism definitely. First thing is, people expected like beast mode performance from Parfum. You'll not get it from this. I tried it several times in summer, yes, but in AC room. I will test it again in winter, see if I get any better. But feels like Ralph Lauren fragrances, they don't want to make it beast mode like Safari. Safari was a beast mode fragrance. They make Polo green, that was beast mode. But the other side, Polo blue, some of the other ones, black, red, they make these fragrances very nice smelling ones, but they don't really push that much after 4 hours. Okay, this on me was like 4.5 hours. Okay, overall longevity, and the projection was kind of like on the moderate side. So people who are buying this for the beast mode longevity, you will not get from this. I'm just let you know my honest opinion. But in winter, if it performs, I'll let you know. But I'm not quite sure. And the thing, some people call this a blue fragrance. Okay, there's a blue element in this. No, apart from the fresh apple note and grapefruit, I don't see anything blue in it. So I will not call this a blue fragrance. But here is an interesting thing. This reminds me of certain soap that I smelled very expensive somewhere in Malaysia. Like they had a restaurant and they had like a bar of soap. It's like very classy. And when I went near the sink, they put it like a very classy restaurant, not like a typical restaurant with that, hand wash and stuff. No, they had that like nice little lavender soap, and they had these flowers everywhere. It was mostly like, I think it's a Japanese place or something, long time back. And I washed my hand with it. I asked them, should I use this? They say, yeah, you can. So I used it, and my hand smells so good, So some of the up class, maybe a lotion that has lavender, something soothing, and then like really, relaxes you. This kind of lavender is used in this. So lavender note is very, very good. You want to check this out for the lavender note. Another thing that I think, if you want to relate it to something, people call it, I think, let's check Fragrantica, what people call this similar to. I don't think I will say the same thing. People call this similar to YSL Le Parfum. Perhaps a little bit elements of that. I reviewed it. It was okay. Not my favorite. It didn't really project that much. But I'll tell you, where's that fragrance that I kept? Oh no, oh yeah. I don't know. For some reason, there's like no similar notes breakdown, but I like Givenchy Gentleman only. Okay, this is a discontinued gem, got this violet leaves, like nice little like a ozonic feel, very beautiful fruity fragrance. I really love this. So this one also is similar in performance to this. That one doesn't last that much, but I definitely love that smell. For some reason, this fragrance reminds me of that. Maybe multiple layer. of the other notes that I mentioned, but basically orange blossom little bit. It's just shy fragrance. I don't know why the oomph is missing. If you know fragrance like YSL YDP, it's anything but shy. YSL YDP has that green apple note. Some people compare this with that line, right? But I actually prefer, to be honest, YSL YDP. If you talk about performance, YSL eat this day and night. Okay, eat it up, for performance. So it's a good release. It's a very nice release, and price is very, very high. It's around $100+. If you get some discounts, it's still not that cheap. So this is not cheap. You really have to test this fragrance out on yourself. Do not try it on the paper. Try it on the skin. See the development. And if you're not satisfied, then just skip it. Okay. Maybe try the original one, the elixir. Maybe that will work better. But I have a feeling none of these are beast mode. Okay. So keep it in mind. And that is kind of like a shame that this such a beautiful fragrance. If this one had 8 hours performance, man, I think this would beat YSLY, big fragrance like Savor. It can compete with, or like nice fragrances. It could compete with. But I think that performance category, many people will say, I'm paying that much price, and that the push is like very shy. I think I would not call it like a must buy. Okay, so I would say it's not a must buy. But if money is not an issue, if you like classy smell, this is a very classy gentleman fragrance. Okay, if you smell it, it's good for close encounters. Like if you are not a person who like loud fragrances, this is for people who are like that. Classy gentleman, suits up, formal dress up, and something like when the cool weather starts, I think it will start to work better. So overall, my assessment on this fragrance, I like the bottle design a lot. Looks pretty cool, the cap and everything. But this part is that fingerprint magnet, zero for that. Okay, I'm sorry to say, this bottle design, I'll give it a zero. Okay, this could have been much better if this part was different. The pricing, very, very high. I got it because I like the smell, I like the concept of it, and I think I do like Sauvage Elixir a little bit. But this, I would prefer Sauvage Elixir over this any day, and even YSLY over this. But good things, nice smell, very polished, well done, no alcohol blast. And I think this would be a super good fragrance for dating purpose or signature scent. And it's a little bit different than what's released in the market. But I would definitely like to see an improvement. Maybe they should make like a beast mode version of it. I don't know why Ralph Lauren don't do it. Like why you make weak juices, guys? That's just like a very bad thing for selling point. Most people do not like that weak juice, right? But I would like wearing this a lot, at least at home, or if I go for dates or special day and stuff. It's an up plus fragrance. Overall, my assessment on this one, I'll give it 7.5. Okay, it's a shame. I usually give this kind of fragrances over 8.5. Just that I don't like that bottle, I don't like the pricing, and I also do not like the performance of it. But check out, it's up to you. Smell wise, this is one of the best releases in recent times. Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren, Ralph's Club Parfum. Okay, so good release, solid release, but must try before you buy. Thank you for watching. Let's move on to the next video. Bye bye.